Hello traders, FX Pip Collector here. Today is Tuesday, August 22nd. I'm going to be analyzing the DXY and the US dollar index starting on the monthly, working my way down to the 1 hour time frame. So on the DXY monthly, I still believe this is the end of an ABC correction right here, and if that is the case, then this move up is nothing more than a correction to the downtrend, and it will over the coming months and probably years end up continuing to make lower lows, lower highs. So let's take a look at it on the weekly time frame, which is where I switch back to the dollar index. On the weekly time frame, I still think this is all just one downtrend, probably all part of like a wave one. I think this is an A, B, C, D, and probably a wave E, which I'm still not really convinced that the wave E is over. I mean, it is trying to go down, but I think there's a good chance it could go up quite a bit more to finish off this wave two before it actually goes down and makes a wave three. So let's take a look at that on the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, and is where you can start to see the higher highs, higher lows that make this wave up, and it definitely does have a five-way pattern, and we are turning at to 38%. So there's a couple different things that could be happening. First of all, this could be a correction to just this wave, which I think is the most likely thing, and then it's going to end up continuing the uptrend after making three waves down. Or if this really is a five-way pattern, it very easily could go down, take out structure, and make a much bigger move to the downside, which I think is probably the least likely scenario. So let's head down to the 4 hour time frame. On the 4 hour time frame is where you can see this trend within a trend. This is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of maybe wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of 5. Now this does look like it could still be an ABC correction. We have not broken structure to the downside yet, but I do think there is a good chance that it is going to break structure. I actually think there's a good chance this is going to end up being a correction to this whole move up, which means it's probably going to end up stretching out quite a bit and maybe doing something like that, making a bigger ABC correction most likely before it does end up continuing the uptrend. So let's take it down to the 1 hour time frame. So on the 1 hour time frame, like I said, we really have not broken any structure to the downside yet. This still whole thing right here could still be a correction to just this last section of trend. So if it does turn up in a big way, take out structure, then I would definitely take that as a long opportunity for the continuation of the uptrend for sure. No confirmation that the trend is over, so if I get a chance to go long, I definitely will take it. Now on the other hand, if it does keep on going down and it does break structure, that's pretty much going to confirm that we're going to make a bigger ABC correction on the longer time frames, which means that this is probably going to make a pretty big move to the downside, telling me that I definitely at that point could start looking for shorts in a downtrend. But I don't really think it's good to start looking for shorts, at least until we get a break of structure to the downside. So don't forget to join my free Discord channel. The link for that is on the screen and in the description. Thanks and happy trading.